Good morning, Convoy Crazies, Jerry Can Junkies, Willie's Wackos, Mutt Maniacs, and Mighty Mite Munchkins. Johnny and about half the convoy here. I'm going to try to get this out in one shot here. And no, it's not going to happen.
March Unit 1, headquarters. Move out. Lead vehicle heading out of the fairgrounds. Thanks very much to Brown County Fairgrounds. March Unit 2, move out.
I remember. Coming at you from Diamond Dawn's RV Park here, and vintage motocross track in Jefferson, Texas, on the shores of Big Cypress Bayou. It is 6:02 a.m. I slept with the door open. Slept great. A lot of trains last night. A lot of trains. That's okay though. Time to rise and shine and turn your coffee pots on. We're headed to Louisiana. All around the world. Hey guys. It's almost 7 a.m. Been putzing around here for about an hour, but we're headed into town to the Hive coffee shop. Then I'm gonna run over to the U.S. Post Office that opens at 8 to mail a postcard home to Dad, get my little round date stamp on it, and then off to the rally point for the morning, which is where we came in yesterday. Then we're off to Mansfield, Louisiana, buddy. Yeah. Okay, well, first things first, I gotta run over here by the shower room, pick up a couple of Osage orange fruit, or hedge apples, horse apples, because I wouldn't mind planting a couple of them up in the holler. Same like I did there in Oshkosh, I picked up some of those shagbark hickory nuts. I'd like to plant some of them too. And I collected a bunch for my friends at home. I have 2 friends that wanted some too, so I got a big old bag of them in there. All right, let's hit it and split it. No, I don't do that anymore. Listen to that, 6 cylinders of freedom. All night long. Oh, here we are at the Hive, and it's 7:10. They just opened. Parked right along the street here, and there's the coffee shop. It's a little bee dinosaur. Hey guys, how about that coffee shop over there? The Hive. Pretty cool. So I had some coffee, a frittata, had my bumblebee butt to go. Now I can head to the post office and mail this postcard home. And then go down to the visitor center and line up and head on into Louisiana today. So I'll get my mobile turned on here, cranked up a little, hop in and we can go. That means in a tighty righty here. They didn't open till 8. It's like 7:45. I'm just gonna sit over here in this little parklet for a few minutes. I see somebody etched their initials in here. 1993. I remember 1993. Crazy. Yeah, so I realize most of the people that watch this channel are way older than I am, and I'm honored to have you watch my videos, but I'm sure you can understand the feeling that there's Art. He tried to call me this morning, and the call dropped out. He invited me to breakfast, but as you can see, I had things I needed to do. And it must have been kind of important, because or else Art wouldn't have invited me to breakfast. So I'm sorry, Art. It was probably, you know, I'm sure it was a really nice deal. Yeah, but like I was saying, it's probably, you probably understand what it feels like to see a date in time or see an artifact that you remember when it was made or created, or when somebody, you know, you see a date on the building, 1952 or something like that, and you remember 1952. When most of the people out there weren't even born yet, but you remember that, like you were alive then and you remember that. It's a strange feeling that you only get with age. So, time waits for no man, right? Yeah. Speaking of time and waiting, we got about 10 minutes until this place opens up. Then I'll get the round date stamp on that and get it in the mail. Look at that beautiful church. You know, I'm not big on the Bible Belt, but I do love old historic buildings, and that is a fine example of an old historic building. Beautiful. We're sitting in Ostot Park. Let's go take a look at this placard.
Thank you, sir.
So I'm set up here in the corner of Lafayette where we made our turn yesterday to go towards the fire tower, which is right down yonder. And I'm gonna bring all the heavies in and put them in right exactly where they were. So I'm just waiting for people to come into town now. And one other thing, yeah, so you can see the city truck there, but it's an interesting, it's interesting because sometimes you can't see stuff like that unless the light hits it just right. So yeah, so I'm sorry for this convoy. I haven't really shot a whole lot of footage in the mornings because mornings are very busy for me. I'm trying to get everybody staged up, and then shortly after that it's time for colors, and then we're hitting the road. So as you can hear, there's a lot of radio chatter right now. People are coming into the rally point. And I gotta get everybody turned the right way and pointed the right way, and so we can all leave.
Does look good in my rear view.
So here we are, downtown Jefferson, Texas, buddy. Don't mess with Texas. very hospitable last night. I don't know why they're giving us coffee and donuts now. But Diamond Don was awfully kind to us, and I am honored to have been invited to his place there.
No, do you guys need me to move somewhere, or where were you with recovery? Now recovery is in front of the railroad station.
That's good, Pat.
Holy pokers, I got ducked again. This is the most I've ever been ducked on a convoy. Now we'll put this little soldier right here next to, I forget her name, Ethel. Ethel and her little new buddy right there. Thumbs up, Buttercup. Goodbye, Jefferson, Texas. This is a busy track here. Holy cow. Coke salad Annie. Beautiful train bridge there over the big Cypress Bayou. I woke up this morning and played Born on the Bayou on my speaker to get me in the mood for today. That's cool. They got a little walking bridge down there. That's a cute little critter there.
What do you do, day 28?
Day 28, not quite yet,
How about
CO.
day 23?
That's better.
Well, we're getting close to day 28.
Yes, we are.
Leaving the town of Jefferson. And we really want
Humble
to thank
Oils, it
BMW
says.
there for all of their support.
Maybe he'll fall into the mooses up there. Yeah, I don't know if we covered the maps yet, so we'll just do that on the fly here. We're on US 59 South to Marshall, hanging a left on US 80 to Jonesville. Flip her over. Loscombe, Greenwood, Shreveport, Louisiana, where we'll take lunch and then on to Mansfield. Well, I'll catch you back up after Shreveport after lunch or during lunch. Looks like we have a break in Greenwood. You know? Oh, right, another train over here. You know, one of these times my cover's gonna blow off and it's gonna be laying on the side of the road here, but I've been lucky so far. I just said to the convoy, you know, I've seen a lot of pin trailers on this highway. This part of Texas, boy oh boy, reminds me of like when we was out in Oregon. A lot of lumber, a lot of sawmills, a lot of lumber in this part of the country. And the big piney mats there, big piney forest there. Oh, here comes an old Mac. Wow, I'm on a load of logs there. Just take them up in the holler, buddy. I'm gonna cut them up for lumber there. Here's the mill, and we're coming up on the Louisiana border right now. Crossing the city limit. And the fleur-de-lis. Thump thump. Welcome to Louisiana. Oh man, go-karts. Look, there's another one watching us. Oh man, I always get a kick out of that. What are you doing? What about yuns? What are yuns doing there? You probably don't understand me because I speak Pennsylvania here. We're entering Greenwood for our morning break. Right on into our lunch stop. Because we are under complete full escort, we're going to get us right into the city. They got everything on this road shut down for us. What a difference a day makes. Caddo, Parish. Thanks, guys. Tell you what, you know you're coming into a city when you see a water tower like that. That's as big as the one in like Chicago Heights. That's a huge water tower. That is a bigot. Hell yeah, he's sending it. Yeah, baby. It was so cool. Across lake, and I didn't even hit the button. Oh man, convoy life, or should I say show business. I wonder if anybody lives on that little island out there. There, gorgeous. gonna get to see that bridge. Oh, good. We're gonna go down by the lake here and take a look at that bridge. It's beautiful.
Attention on the Convoy. The SW has a bag lunch here for us. There's pastries, chips, drinks, some cupcakes if you hurry and I don't eat them all. And you can sit inside in a nice building there, and there are restrooms inside as well. Lunch is ready. Come get it at your pleasure.
You okay? Because we need to get the four of us in there, because the girl wants to go. You okay?
Chuck said the women's auxiliary is over 500 members,
That's amazing.
and the male members is over 1,000. So they're pretty active.
Yeah, and I saw a lot of younger members too,
Yeah.
which is nice to
They've
see.
done a lot to draw in the younger.
A friend of mine in the Air Force was from Shreveport.
Oh, really?
I have not been able to find
Oh, yeah.
no electronic signature anywhere that I can find.
Wow. It's like my dad. He's not plugged in at all. That's a bummer.
Yeah. I even wrote a letter to the house of his ham radio license.
Hey guys, Johnny here, coming at you from the Shreveport Legion, Post 14. What a welcome to the state of Louisiana, and what a welcome to Shreveport. Unbelievable. So the Caddo Parish Sheriff's Office Auxiliary jumped at the opportunity to give us an escort into Shreveport. And we even got, I think they're the, I apologize if I'm mistaken, but I think the Legion Riders. And followed us in. We were under complete escort. They really knew what they were doing. They controlled every single intersection on the way into here. And this is a big city. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is no joke. But yeah, just gonna hang out here in the shade, probably. Hope I don't get eaten by a swamp puppy. And yeah, check out this view. I want to go around the building there and take a shot of this bridge. It's just, this lake's beautiful. Keep seeing these little snouts sticking up out of the water. I can't tell if it's a fish or what the heck it is there. There was one over here. Got some duckies over there. No, I don't see any. Figures. There's one. I can't tell what that is out there. If that's some kind of a fish sticking its snout up out of the water or what? Or a swamp puppy? No. Gotta be some kind of fish sticking its snout up. Beautiful day. It's about 90 out right now. It sure is nice when the sun dips behind those clouds for a couple minutes. Beautiful sky today. Just little cotton puff clouds. Like a whole school of skidders there. Now it's just about time for first gear. We're starting to meander our way back out to the parking lot. Yours truly included. Hey guys, so we're finishing up here in the Shreveport Legion. Let's just put that on mute for a second. So we're heading to the Northwestern Louisiana War Veterans Home. We have a date there at 2:30 p.m. First gear is at 2. We have a complete escort all the way there and all the way out. And so yeah, that's where we're heading now. It's about 5 minutes to first gear. I'm going to turn my radio back on here. We're going to hit the road. There goes our escort now. So, time to go.
The official headquarters is moving out. We're going to have full police escort. So again, let's keep it tight, but keep it safe. Trail copies.
And keep it real. What'd I say? Full escort, baby. That guy running the sirens.
We're going to be trying to get up to 34, so be prepared.
That guy running the sirens, that's the guy that friggin' sends it. That's so awesome.
Got an officer passing.
Yeah, buddy. We're rough riding in Shreveport.
The convoy is turning right.
This guy, I don't know who you are. You are a wild man, I'm telling you. This guy's a wild man. Yeah, send her, baby! I think you
got that Ford Airborne going over these tracks. Wait until you see these tracks here, man. I mean, we're all going 2 miles an hour over these railroad tracks. This guy hit that son of a bitch at like 50. Jeez.
Tail made the right turn at the T. Deal, copy. Keep it tight. We've only got the lead escort with us right now, so keep it tight. And going good. Now it is 15 left turn. Trail has made the right turn at the T. Deal, copy.
I still can't get over that, man. I thought I was... Holy cow. You guys ever watch that TV show, Ozark? Really good crime show. That riverboat reminds me of that show. Hold on, let's see if we can get a better picture of it. Yeah, there it is.
That's a beautiful bridge, baby.
Hate that
At
movie.
the end of the off-ramp, we are turning left. Trail copies at the end of the off-ramp, left turn. And once you've made that left turn, stay in the left lane. We're going to be making an immediate left into the VA facility. Trail copies, once you make the left turn, stay in the left lane to make an immediate left into the VA facility.
Thank you. Yeah, buddy. Arr, 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 arr.
That is amazing. Thanks everybody for doing that. Big thank you to all our veterans there.
That's a big 10-4, CO. Big 10-4. Hell yeah, Sheriff's Department, look at all this traffic. They don't give a money. Thank you so much. beautiful old house over there. House Hunters, Louisiana edition, baby.
If nobody else is going to correct it, I guess I should say Convoy.
We say it the right way, even up
And we
Pennsylvania.
can stretch out to 6-second intervals. He got home, and he decided he was going to explain to veterans when they passed away. Well, he got a notice from an undertaker or a veteran who died. They gave him the location, the time, and everything. Anyway, when it got near the time for him to go play his bagpipes for this veteran who died, he took off, but he forgot what time it was. Then he figured out what time it was, but he found out he was going to be late. But he was insistent he was going to go play for this veteran. So he drove around and he found these guys working with a hole in the ground. And he pulled up and he got his bagpipes out and he played a really, really beautiful tune. And when he got done, he just loaded his bagpipes back up and he drove away. And the guy that was in charge of digging this hole in the ground said he had been digging septic tanks for 30 years and never had that happen before.
Holy, there's some boards in there. Jeez, look how nice and straight they are. I'm like drooling. Yeah, baby. Goes home and sit.
To get over in the other lane. Alright, so what we're doing here is just using this as a rally point to try and get us in as few vehicles as we can. They have parking down there, but it is not unlimited. And so really need everybody to try and double up, triple up, especially when it comes to the heavies. And especially if you're towing a trailer with the heavies. We're not going to have room. We could get a couple of the heavies in there, but then it'll all have to be the smaller vehicles. And we're going to drive by. We're not stopping. We're going through town. And probably we're going to get the honk the horn and do the siren. We come up to Louisiana 6, which is also the old Spanish road that goes to Mexico City. And there we will turn right towards Natchitoches. Natchitoches. Yes, Natchitoches. Natchitoches.
I know how to say it. I was trained.
All right.
Hey guys, Johnny, Alan, Lynn Turner here coming at you from Mansfield, Louisiana there, buddy. We're gonna hit her again.
Y'all can go in whenever you're ready.
All right. I guess Daddy's gonna pick the next to corner table, right in yard.
Daryl was saying it's easier to take the orders in small groups.
All right.
Kind of look around and come through and eat with us. And in the morning, I think you'll be having breakfast with us as well.
Yep. Yes, we will.
And we want to say hats off to you veterans. Appreciate everything you've done and all that you do, continue to do. I appreciate this group like y'all, a very, very energetic group.
We also have our representative from the Tourist Bureau.
My name is Charlotte Caddo, and we followed the Jefferson Highway, and they came through. We had lunch at the Calhoun, the female college, and then took them to the Battle Pleasant Hill. We're so excited y'all have come through. My son is a Green Beret in the Army in Louisiana, and he's been really excited about this coming through and everything. So I really appreciate all of the veterans. I know what it means, you know, to sacrifice, and I'm going to get with you about that, but thank you very, very much. But that's all we're going to say. Y'all enjoy it.
Thank y'all.
We have our convoy way of thanking you for the hospitality that you've given us here in town, both tonight and tomorrow morning. 1, 2, 3. Hoorah!
Was it worth the wait, Art?
I can't say. Definitely no.
Definitely no. That's a hard pass.
The food is outstanding.
Yeah.
But never a wait like that.
Johnny and most of the convoy here at Billy B's don't come eat here. They're really jerking us around here. First off, they're telling us they're not happy with us parking the military vehicles here because we're crowding up their parking lot. Then we go in there, we have to wait for the party room. Then they serve us. Art was pretty upset that they have one waitress in that whole party room. They did the drinks, then they got the drinks, then they did the order. So he was waiting a while for his dinner, and he was the last served. Then I go to cash out my dinner, and they say, well, no, we only do 1 to 2 maximum checks in the party room. So, but they took all of our orders individually on separate checks, so I don't know what the deal is here. They're screwing us around, so 0 out of 10. Do not recommend. Yeah. Looks like we're in the middle of a horror movie or something, like, I know. Like zombies are gonna come out of there or something. Yeah, something like that. Oh, Sasquatch. Yeah.
You can back up to your trailer.
Okay.
We can walk that far.
Beautiful sunset, though.
I know.
Oh my God, I live for that.
We down here in Louisiana.
Walmart. Like pigs in a poke. Bugs in a rug.
There's a little pipe. So the spout that the cap goes on, there's a little pipe that runs up. And when you put the cap on, it'll seal it, but the spout goes in the outer edge where the gripper things are on the cap. So it might be that little pipe is just clogged up. Because if I leave it loose, it runs in no problem. But if you close it, probably once the air gets out of it.
It's not venting, so it won't let the gas.
So it's not the cap, it's the pipe.
Yeah, but I
just need to clean that pipe out.
But I mean, it won't let it vent.
Yeah.
So the gas can't like drop down and run over to the carburetor.
Because even with the cap closed and you open that drain valve, it should drain if it's venting properly. Yeah. I bet you that's all it is. Just have to figure out how to clean it out. Well, it's cooling off enough.
Yeah, it's working at it.
It disappeared? What's that? It disappeared? Yeah, I got Randy's, yeah. I'm not sure what he's up to. He's at the restaurant tonight?
No, we guarded the parking lot.
Oh. You get anything to eat while you got there?
I just had a little sandwich.
Oh.
Mine's sitting on the front seat of the pickup right now. I don't feel like eating.
That's some good food, though.
Good.
They fed you a lot, too, for the price. And
Yeah,
then Brian picked up the bill.
Oh,
Yeah, I did
So
one.
we all
Yep.
just left the tip.
Yeah, because they were giving us a hard time. They were like, well, we can only split the bill once. It's either 1 or 2 checks. I'm like, because I went up, I was like, yeah, I want to cash out. Yeah, because I was done. I wanted to leave. It's just like, so is that going to be 1 check or 2? I'm like, do what now?
Yeah, because I told the girl, and then, you know, that's why it was so crazy when they brought the food out.
Yeah.
Because who got this? Who got that? Because if they would have had a ticket for each person,
Yeah.
they would have known, you know, maybe given them a number.
Well, she wrote a ticket for each person.
Oh, well, they don't all have the modern shit, you know.
And that way, Willie wouldn't have got
Clusterfuck is what that was.
Yeah,
He was all bent out of shape because he was the last one served. Oh yeah, he was raising hell about it. Every time that waitress came out, he was like, "Catfish, catfish, catfish." So she started to ignore him. Oh, and he got more and more upset about it.
There's some foreigner out there. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Yeah.
I made the ultraviolet thing, and you can pick it up tomorrow, or whatever you were bringing in. They had this big old, you know. I'm like, my God, you know, these people are just taking this too far.
Well, my boss at BLT, he was making money because people wanted that ultraviolet thing attached to their furnace and AC, you know, and which it supposedly purifies the air as it comes through, you know, back through the return and everything. And he says, I can't believe it. He says, I'm making a lot of money on them, but he says, it's just stupid.
Yeah. Well, we have an electronic air cleaner in our system, and that's only because, you know, Mabel and I both came from humid places, and it's so dry out there, and the dust is so fine. So when we put in, we upgraded it, because I didn't have air conditioning in the house, so the first year we bought it, the damn heating bill was like $400 a month, because it was so inefficient. And so I replaced all the windows, and they came in and cleaned all the ducts and insulated them and put insulation up under the crawl space and everything else. And I had them put in an air conditioning unit and a new heating unit. And so I told them I wanted to put in a steam humidifier. And I had an artillery uniform jacket for what I would do was doing artillery, because it's got the red on it, you know. And the gold, yellow is for the cab, the you know, the lacing and all that.
The piping.
The piping, yeah. And red is for the artillery. But I mean, I'm not doing any of that anymore. And the events in California, they ain't happening because of the wokeness. You know, the Confederates show up and then people protest. So I just sold it all to him.
Yeah, I bought
$2,000 I got out of it.
I bought a gun belt and everything from a 45 revolver, and ordered it for 45 revolver. They sent it for 38,357. And so I took and I soaked the belt part, and then I put Vaseline around the tips of the 45s and forced them in. So that I could get the leather to stretch to hold the 45 Colt, you know.
And that worked?
Yes, it did.
Wow.
I knew leather would stretch.
Right,
If it's wet, by Spencer, because he wanted to start black powder hunting in Texas. They go out and hunt hogs. He wasn't too interested in the deer, and if you black powder usually starts the beginning of September, and so that way he can go out hunting earlier. So I sold him my black powder pistols and my, well, I didn't sell them to him, I gave them to him. And even though I always fired, you know, blanks out of them, but, you know, I just said all you got to do is instead of putting the wheat germ in, you just put a ball in, you know, instead. Showed him how to do it. We went out and shot them all. And he's killed a few hogs with them. And I said, well, the pistol comes in handy because if the hog don't start, you can pull the pistol out and put 6 more balls in his ass. Them wild boars are tough, man.
Yes, they are.
I had a friend of mine, we were hunting, and we were bow hunting, and this boar come down the trail, and he pulled back his bow and hit that thing right in the head. The arrow just went boing and bounced on the ground. And I was standing over here, and the boar was going after him, and I guess he didn't see me because I was off on the side. I pulled back, and when he came by me, I put an arrow right through his neck, and he kept going, and it took us 6 arrows to kill that son of a bitch, you know. And we had, and he went another good half mile before he finally bled out.
Yeah,
you know?
that damn things are